Well, boys, how's it going? It's Jimmy here again. As you probably noticed, I've a bit of a shorter haircut than I do last time you saw me making a video. Uh, I won't get into it. I had a little bit of an accident holidays, but all it's grand now. It's grown back, so don't worry about it. Basically, today's video is about you see, a lot of fellas lately been ringing me up asking me for advice on buying cars second hand and private cars and on the likes of Dundee and websites like that around Ireland. Now, me myself would be into the cars. I have about 16, 17 cars sitting out the back. I'll name a few of them. I have Subaru WRX, Subaru WRX STI. I've got an R32 2.5 twin turbo Skyline. I have a Sleeky GT4, I have a Sleeky SD202. I have a Honda Prelude. I have a Honda S2000 and a Honda Integra. I have a Civic out the back as well. I have an Altezza. I can keep going. So there's a few to name a few. So basically now, I'm just going to give you 3 little bits of advice on the main things to look for when you're buying a car. Now, I'll start off with an example. A good friend of mine, now I won't give you his name, went down to Cork there a couple of weekends ago to buy a car. Went down to buy a lovely Audi A4. Beautiful looking car, and the pictures, everything looked grand. He went down, it looked good from the front, it looked good from the back, it looked good from the side, it looked good from the other side. It had 4 wheels, lovely wheels at that. Gave him 65 grand for it. All was grand. He drove home the whole way, banging down the gears, banging up the roads. Got home, I was rosy, opened the bonnet, no engine. Now, I mean, he was kind of road, but at the same time, these are the things you need to look out for. If you're buying a car, you need to open the bonnet and make sure the engine is in it. So that's the number one thing. Second thing now is another friend of mine bought another car. I won't name the car because you probably know. Came to me, said, "Jimmy, how's it going? I know you're into your cars and all. Just looking, I bought a car there now last weekend, and it's a lovely machine. Love driving. It's comfortable. It's quick. It's the whole shebang. But I brought it out for a bit of a rip there Saturday night, and I was trying to do a few donuts, and I couldn't. You see, I couldn't for the life of me. Couldn't pull a donut out of the fucking thing. I couldn't pull the fucking donut out of the fucking thing. Them are the words he spoke to me. And the first question he asked me is like, well, what car is it? He says, a Peugeot 206. And I was like, Davey, that's your first fucking problem. I said, you tell me you want to do a donut in a front wheel drive 1.2 206. I said, you're wasting your time. I said, you're fucking wasting your time. I said, if you need to do donuts, it has to be a rear wheel drive. So, the moral of the story is, you're wasting your time buying a front wheel drive car. It's a waste of time. No matter what anyone tells you, take me word for it. I've done it. I've got 16, 17 cars out the back. Half of them are rear wheel drive. Half of them are not. The ones that are not won't do a ring. That's just saying. Now, the last thing there I want to say to you is, if you're buying a car privately, you need to test it out. There's no point sitting in and having a look at the dials and having a feel of the steering wheel. That feels grand, it's lovely, isn't it? The seats are fucking comfortable. Bullshit. You might as well have nothing inside if you don't test it out. So, here's a bit of advice now how to test it out. Drive your own car down to wherever your man is, park it up at his house, and tell him, lad, I'll be back in 4 or 5 hours. I need to test out the car properly. I'm not giving you the money for it, and let me test it out. So, bring the car off. Now, I'm presuming this is a rear wheel drive. Bring the car off, go to the nearest filling station, fill it up to the bollocks with juice. Up about 60, 70 quid of juice, whatever she'll take. Then go to the nearest car park. And now when I say flog it round it, I mean absolutely go as hard as you can for as long as you can. So basically, if you're at the car park at 6 o'clock, keep going and do fucking donuts, do handbrakes, do everything possible. Now, you might think I'm crazy, but the reason for this is, if you're buying a second-hand car, this is the only way to test it out, because the first thing that'll break is the first thing that you'll need to replace when you buy the car. So you might as well break it before you buy it and then fix it. Or break it and then get the price knocked down. So a couple of years ago there, I bought an R32 Skyline. I flogged it around the car park for about 5-6 hours. It was grand. Next thing, bang. And you can probably guess what went. The fucking engine. Now, he was looking for 25 grand for it at the time. I said, went back to him and said, lad, the engine's fucking it. I'll give you €400 for it. And there was nothing you could say. So I bought for €400. All was rosy, it was grand. And that's how you have to have your head switched on, you know. You won't buy a car if you don't have your head switched on. Right? So, they're the three things, lads. Take from what you want. Keep banging away on the road, banging through the gears. Do fucking rings. Just be careful. I'm saying, don't knock over any pedestrians, or just use your brain, right? So that's it, lads. The video's gone a bit over time there. I better go. Again, any questions? If you're looking for any advice on buying a car, give me a shout. I'll be always here to give you a hand. I'm fairly busy. I might get back to you, but give me a shout. Cheers, lads. Oh, good luck.